Hi, my name is Rachel Johnson. I'm an elementary school librarian, and today I'm going to show you an instructional video on how to create a 3D pop-up book using Zubrist.com. You'll probably want to go ahead and pause the video while I'm telling you how to do the steps. That way you have time to complete each step needed. Let's get started. It's easy to get started using Zubrist. To begin, simply point your web browser to www.zubrist.com. Click on Register. It is on the right side of the screen with a green check next to it. You'll need to type in your first name, last name, and your nickname, which will be used to link to your Zubrist profile page. Email address, which will be your username, birth date, and then you will answer the question, are you an educator? You will then type the 2 words you see in the red box. You will check that you agree to the terms of service. Then click on the sign up button with the green check mark next to it. Now you will go to your email provider. You will wait for your email from Zubrist. Once you have received your email from Zubrist, you will see a link to the website in blue. Below that, you will see your email address and a password that you will use when you sign in. Go ahead and highlight and copy that password. Now click on the blue link and it will take you directly to the Zubrist site. Click on the sign-in link at the top right side of the screen. Then you will need to check on the link Personal or Teacher Account. Type in your email address and password and click the Sign In button. After you have successfully logged in, you will be redirected to a welcome screen for your account. Along the top of the screen, you will notice a number of new buttons: My Books, My Classes, My Profile, and Sign Out. Since we are learning how to use the instructional product to create a 3D pop-up book, we will begin by discussing the assignment. First, I want you to think about a fictitious story with a beginning, middle, and end. This could be a silly story about dinosaurs, food, whatever you want. If you are with a group of people, tell someone your story. Now we're going to create your first book. To get started, click on the My Books button at the top of the screen. Now you're going to click on the button New Book located in the middle left side of the screen. Go ahead and type in a title for your book and then write a short description about what your book is about. Then click on the arrows to decide who is able to view your book. Then click on the arrows below to decide if others can comment on your book. And then click the Save button. After you click the Save button, you will be redirected to the 3D Book Builder, which will allow you to build your book using images in a wide range of layout options. First, we're going to add pictures. The left side of the screen contains the Pictures panel, which is designed to help you search, draw, and upload images that will be used in your book. To search for an image, simply type in a keyword into the blank provided. If Zubrist finds a match, you will see a series of thumbnails that correspond with your request. Clicking on any thumbnail will cause that character to appear in your book to the right. Go ahead and practice finding an image for the beginning of your story and putting that image on the first page in your book. In the next 2 slides, I'm going to be showing you a different way to add pictures. Another way to find pictures is to click on the binocular icon on the left side of the screen. In the middle of the screen it says Browse Clip Art Library. Click on the down arrow and you can search by letter. Once you choose a letter, you can select a keyword from their database. The pictures will show up on the left side of the screen. Select the ones you like and they will show up on your page. You can also use the green Upload a Picture arrow to include an image from your computer. Once your image has uploaded, you will see it in the thumbnail list at the bottom of the panel. Just click on the image and it will be added to your book. You can always look back at images that you've uploaded into your book by clicking on the red briefcase icon. Adding pages. Click on the green plus sign to add a new page. Create at least 5 pages. Your story should include a beginning, middle, and end. Go ahead and add pictures to pages using the database or by uploading images. You can go ahead and take a few minutes to practice. Go ahead and put pictures on all of the pages, and then we're going to add text later. I'm going to show you how to add text later. So go ahead and just put all the pictures into your book now. Once you have added an item to your book, you can reorient it by dragging and dropping it anywhere on the book page in the center of the screen. You can view behind the character by clicking and holding your mouse on the background of your book and dragging. This allows you to rotate your camera around the center of the book so that you can inspect your story from any angle. When a character is clicked, you can see the Appearance panel on the right side of the page to change the character size, rotation, tilt, and color. Keep in mind that your character must always be on the surface of the book. Zoobers will display a red no symbol if your character hits a boundary. You can also add characters and scenery elements to the background of your book. To start, click the Add Pictures to Background button in the Pictures panel and then find or draw an image using one of the techniques described above. The character will appear in the background of your book, and you can drag it around and adjust its size and rotation using the Appearance panel. The Page Manager panel at the very bottom of the screen lets you add in new pages, delete existing pages, duplicate pages, and reorder pages. If you click on the background of your book, you will see the Book Appearance panel appear on the right side of the screen. This panel lets you adjust the color of the current book page as well as the color of the ground, horizon, and sky. Each page can be set up to have its own colors, and colors will animate and fade into one another when your viewers switch from page to page. Adding text. You set the narration text for your page by clicking on the Page Narration panel that appears below your book. This part will be used like a narrator. In a few slides, we will be adding text to the characters. Go ahead and write text for each page. And remember, you're doing a beginning, a middle, and an end to your story. Here's an example that I created using text. One day, Danny the meat-eating dinosaur went out to look for food. Making your character speak. Any character in Zoobers can be set up to speak when clicked, allowing you to display text. Characters in Zoobers indicate that they have something to say by lighting up a chat bubble that appears above their head. You can add text to any of your characters by doing the following. First, click on a character. Second, click on the Character Text panel at the bottom of the screen. And third, a text editor window will appear. Anything you type on this screen will appear in the chat bubble over the character's head when you publish your book. This editor also allows you to make portions of your text bold-faced, change the color of your text, and even include hyperlinks to other websites. You can remove text from a character by clicking on the small X button at the top right side of the Character Text panel. Managing your books. You can click on the My Books button at the top of the screen to return to your book library at any time, which will look like the following screen. From this screen, you can create new books, build or view your book, edit privacy settings, delete your book, and remove it from the public gallery. Now your book is complete and ready to view. You can view a book in 3D by clicking on the View link next to any of your books on the My Books page. Once your book loads, you will see a large Play button in the center of the screen. Click on this button to get started. Once your book loads, you can inspect it from any angle by clicking and holding your mouse down and dragging around the stage. Any item that has an exclamation point above its head is clickable. Just click on these characters or their exclamation points to view any associated text. You can navigate to the next page of the book by clicking on the arrow that appears in the middle of the screen. If you want to enter the full screen, click on the full screen button, and it will cause the 3D viewer to take up your entire screen and hide all other windows. You can hit the escape key on your keyboard to exit the full screen mode. Now that you have created your book and know how to view it, please take a minute to give me some feedback. I have included the following questions on my WordPress site. Please respond to the following questions so I can better my instructional video. You can go to kindergartenlmc.wordpress.com/instructional video-feedback. 3 questions that I would like for you to answer is, what is one thing you would change about this video? What are your other questions about this instructional product? What are your ideas of how you can use this web app in your classroom or library? Thank you so much for watching my instructional video on how to use Zooburst.com.